Hi, I'm Melissa Mansfield. Welcome to Green Festival TV. We're here at the Seattle Green Festival with resident expert and host on Discovery Channel's Planet Green, Summer Rayne Oaks. Hi, Summer.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Great to have you here. So tell me, what are some of the green trends that you're seeing happening right now?
Well, there's plenty in fashion. We're actually here at Alchemy Goods booth, and there is a trend to use more recycled goods, in whether that is recycled inner tire tubes that they have here. And this is a great opportunity because in Seattle, they're just proposing a green bag tax. So this is a great opportunity to come out and get some recycled bags that you could use for quite a while. And what I love about Alchemy Goods is that they actually have the AG that represents their brand, and then the little number right in the right-hand corner is, like, it says 96. That means it's 96% recycled. So I love that opportunity because it puts the consumer right into the hand and say, wow, this is a 96% recycled bag. So that's a huge thing that we're seeing.
And you're helping to really spread the word to people about what's out there. What are you doing to get that information out to them?
What I really wanted to do is create a book for women that love style, that may have never, ever heard about like what's green or eco-fashion or any of that kind of stuff. So it looks and feels like a style book. But when the women open it up, they start reading about things as deep as, issues like AIDS and poverty and forest destruction. But it doesn't seem so daunting because it just has a cooler, irreverent tone. It has, like, all my friends are in it who are like just like cool girls on the street that have their own cool style. And like one girl swaps and one does vintage, and it really starts thinking about like what you could do in your own lives, how your lifestyle reflects like who you are and how you could do better. You could look good and feel good and do good and learn about a little bit more about the movement and what you're involved in. It's the bigger picture.
Well, what's a good example of a sustainable fashion item?
Using organic cotton, using like bamboo, using sustainable silks, pairing that up with like hemp or like some, maybe a vintage or a thrift find and doing a high-low kind of thing. I mean, there's just really great opportunities. And I think what is also coming out in the trends is fair trade. Designers who are working with more marginalized groups who have incredible talents, whether that's traditional hand weaving or traditional dyeing skills or traditional embroidery, and like really helping them with the design skills to hone in on that and to create something that's great for the marketplace and to lift those people out of poverty. I think that's a positive aspect that could be coming up in the next few years.
Now, you're trying to make it really easy and accessible for people, but there still might be that sense of it's overwhelming and what can one person do? How do you address that?
I think one person, everybody's always like, well, what can I do? And I'm like, what are you capable of? You could do anything you really put your mind to. I love starting with the clothing aspect or even food because it's one of the first things that we do when we get up in the morning. We eat and we get dressed. So those are some of the times the easiest things that we could change in our life and just be more conscious about it. You have to find what works for you, but I really encourage people to go and dig down deeper. I mean, you don't really feel, I don't feel like, I never felt like a part of the movement until I really dug down deep and was at the pulse of activism. And that's about saying what you think, saying what you believe in, and finding people who think the same thing. And you find those people, whether it's in your church or at your hair salon or, at the grocery store or at your parent-teachers conference or wherever you find them, you will. But you won't find them if you don't speak your mind. And I think that's the most important, is speaking your mind, getting out there, and getting involved.
Well, and Green Festival is a great way to meet other people who care about green issues. How's your experience been here so far?
I love it. And this is my second time in Seattle. And I love these festivals because it really brings an eclectic mix of people together. And I've seen some friends that I've had relationships with and forging new relationships. And I think that's what it's all about. It's networking, it's coming out, it's a sharing a vision, and just being part of it. And that's really fabulous.
Well, thanks so much for being a part of it with us.
Thank you.
And if you're interested in learning more about how to green your life, check out Summer on Planet Green. And of course, you can always go to the Green Festival's website. That's greenfestivals.org. I'm Melissa Mansfield. See you next time on Green Festival TV.